How do you clean your makeup brushes? Do you do it like the pros? As far as I'm concerned, there are only 4 ways to clean your makeup brushes. There probably are more, but these are the 4 ways that I clean mine. Number 1, classic fairy liquid. Cheap, easy, it breaks down grease, it breaks down lipstick, oil, concealers. Super easy to use. You can either pump a little bit into your hand or into one of these mitts. These mitts are brilliant. A little bit of fairy liquid. Just rub your brush in so you're creating a little bit of a suds. Go gently with your bristles, obviously you don't want to damage them. And then you would rinse that in clean water, running water. Obviously I haven't got that, so you would just give it a rinse through under running water. I'm kind of doing a makeshift now. You might want to give it another go over on the pad if you can still see foundation or whatever you're using on there. And then you would dry that roughly off in a brush. I kind of tap it out a little bit to make sure the bristles are right, and then I always dry with the bristles facing the floor so no water runs into the glue at the base of the bristles, which can take away the glue and make everything fall out. Probably put it in your airing cupboard, just somewhere so it's fully dry, because if you put it back into your kit when it's damp, it will go smelly and horrible. Shampoo can work really well as well. I would say fairy liquid probably breaks down grease a little bit better, but if you just have fluffy brushes, powder brushes, bronzer brushes, eyeshadow brushes, then shampoo will work really well. Now, the only downside with that is that when we're in a rush, when we're on location, when we haven't got running water, we can't actually use a fairy liquid trick. I would do a deep clean with fairy liquid at the end of every job, so every night, and let them dry overnight. But when I'm spot cleaning as I go, I need something that is going to be antiseptic, bacterial, completely clean everything out, and that would be good old IPA alcohol. I actually keep my IPA either in a metal like camping flask, almost like a hip flask, because I know it can't leak and it can't erode any plastic, or you can keep it in a glass jam jar like this. Dip your brush into the IPA and then onto a clean tissue. It will just completely dissolve all of the makeup on your brush. And then the great thing about IPA is that it dries almost instantly. Now, there is a downside to IPA. It is isopropanol alcohol. Alcohol is very drying. It completely disappears on your skin as soon as you put it on, and therefore when you're putting that on bristles, it can be a little bit damaging. Cinema Secrets have an amazing brush cleaner that also moisturizes at the same time. So you dip your brush in, get all the product off your brush. It works exactly the same way as IPA, but you know that it's not as stripping because it does come with some moisturizers within the product. And then you just let your brush dry off. So to summarize, you should always be washing your brushes every 2 or 3 days with a fairy liquid. Let them dry upside down. You could also put a little bit of conditioner on them, so you just like you're washing your hair, you're going to wash the dirt out and then condition the bristles. That would be for a deep clean, but also spot cleaning with either IPA or Cinema Secrets. Both really great ways to get your brushes clean in a rush.